Viewers, welcome to the Youth Show with Professor Alex.
In this show, we talk about the various problems of the Gen Z or the Gen Alpha. If you are someone who is facing workplace problems, college placement related problems or career related doubts, in this show, in this channel, we solve all of them. So simply put a comment, your question, and we will ask it to Professor Alex. Professor Alex, in one of our previous videos related to company hikes and salary hikes, a viewer commented that he has got a salary hike in that company, but his colleague has moved to a better company with a better salary and a better hike. So should that person stay in the same company and wait for a much bigger hike, or should he consider switching his company?
This is a situation that many employees face. Actually, most employees face this situation, whether to stay with the same company and get hikes every year, or sometimes it's every 6 months in some companies, or whether they should move to a different company and negotiate a bigger hike, sometimes with a promotion. This is a very common situation or common question faced by many employees, or actually most employees, that should I stay loyal to my company but the hikes will be less, or should I negotiate a bigger hike in a new company, right? Now the answer to this is little subjective. It's not a one answer for all. For example, if let's say as a recruiter, when I see people constantly changing jobs, then naturally you just think common sense that if you are a manager, would you give a critical task to such a person? You would not, because you would know that that person has left 5-10 times before and he or she will leave your company in between the project. So such frequent jumpers never get critical tasks or critical projects. That's number one. Number two is that in the new company that is giving a much bigger hike, they expect something, right? Nobody gives money for free, and if you can't perform, if you can't deliver what they expect, then you can just say goodbye to that job, because there is no emotional attachment, right? On the other side, the company that you have stayed on for a long time and made friendships and relationships, there's a much bigger emotional bonding, unless of course the times are tough and the company is going down. If that is not the extreme situation, normally people, the hierarchy of management would not want to lay off such a person who has been staying loyal with that company for long. But again, I give the disclaimer, if the company is going down, then none of it really works. But other than that, if the company is stable or company is growing, then normally loyalty is always rewarded, right? And normally, if a manager is given a task to reduce their workforce, normally the company or the hiring manager would see, or the team manager would see, who are the fringe elements who keep switching jobs, and normally such people are laid off, or performance reviews are given negatively. However, there is also another situation, like let's say somebody is a very big subject matter expert. That then again the situation is very different. I know for some critical roles, for example, nowadays AI or Gen AI is a very I would say a very lucrative skill to have, especially building AI related models and technologies. So companies are madly going after such AI kind of those who make the AI, right? So you will see the news that Meta is poaching from OpenAI and Oracle is poaching from Meta, all these things, and people are getting lot of salaries, truckloads of money. So this is a very unique situation where such a skill, which is right now at the top of the, I would say, the pyramid, where investors are just throwing money to AI based startups, especially those who can make the AI, not tools or practitioners or prompt engineers, not that category, but those who are building AI, right? And you have a lot of examples. They are getting offers that are generational wealth. They will not be able to finish the money in like 10 generations. So except those very exceptional category, normally when somebody keeps on switching jobs, they will not get that that relationship, that trust, that loyalty, and they are the first to go whenever there is a performance or other stuff, right? So normally that's the case. So loyalty is generally always rewarded. Okay, so that's why I keep telling all the viewers, my students, try to grow with the company. Of course, if the company is going down, then of course you can jump to some other company which is on a growth path and grow with that company. But if the company is stable and growing, I would say to grow with the company, because generally always loyalty is rewarded.
So to summarize, I would say that unless and until you are in an exceptional field or you are a subject expert, frequent job switches are not that much recommended.
It is not recommended at all.
Thank you so much, sir. I am sure this will be helpful for our viewers.
Glad to be of help. And I would say, if you think a team member is thinking of such a situation, then don't forget to share with them so that they can also understand and listen to this viewpoint.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.